Hey y'all, JD's back and we are back with another Kingdom review. And this is the Battle of Bayark. Probably the most significant battle so far in Kingdom, and it delivered very much so on that. But to start off, in Issei's third reign, Chancellor Ryo Fui orders for 200,000 to invade the neighboring state of Han. The plan is to split the army into three and attack separate cities, conquering most of Han as long as they keep up the pace. Led by Mugu, who Shibunkin called a mediocre general because he goes by the books and sticks to it no matter what. But in a single month, he was able to conquer 11 cities. While looking at the layout, Tien worries if Quinn is underhanded and fearing for the neighboring states while they're invading Han. But Mookie tells Tien that something like that can't happen. Dooku is posted at Wei's front lines just in case they decide to retaliate after the last battle. Chu is being watched by Choto. Their defenses have been strong even before he got there. And as for Zhao, they can't move because they're going through a great transitional period, as they don't have their three great heavens, which is the answer to Quinn's six great general system. We even learned the names of the original three great heavens: Rinchojo, Rinpa, and Chosha. As of now, there's no candidates worthy of being one of the three great heavens. However, at the Zhao capital of Canton, Hukin has arrived and he's appointed the newest great heaven by the king. And under the command of King Tojo, take command of the entire army and completely devastate Quinn. Bayu is the first city to suffer from Zhao, led by Vice General Kong San Ryu. Kanyu gets word of the invasion and Issei calls for emergency conscription to rally 100,000 men to aid the front lines. He also points out the hatred Zhao has for Quinn after the Chue slaughter. Next day, they get word that not only the detachments have sieged the city, but the neighboring villages, led by another Vice General in Mangoku. And finally, the emergency conscriptions are sent out. Elsewhere though, Shin has subjugated the area after 4 months with Ian and is looking forward to his next training session. The conscripts beginning to gather before the 100,000 men can be assembled. Bayu finds itself in danger as Zhao has assembled 60,000 men on each side of the city. In Kanyu, Ryo Fui requests that Mubu is appointed commander-in-chief, but Shibunkin is against the idea because Mubu lacks defensive capabilities, even though his offensive capabilities are overwhelming. Then things start to pick up when Uki appears with Tu and Shin, and Shueiken was the one that called for Uki. Uki orders for the hall to be cleared out as he has a message for Issei from King Sho. And Uki is appointed commander-in-chief of the Quinn army. That night, Shibuken asks Uki why he decided to join, and Uki points out the significance of Bayu. It was a city that he and another sixth general in Kanyu conquered, who ended up losing their life to Hukin, who is presumed dead now. Uki wants to part ways with his past while moving forward in this battle. Also, Q-Kai turns up at the assembly grounds. Uki, along with the now Vice General Mubu, set out on a 15-day journey from Kanyu, as news of his movements began to spread throughout the neighboring states. At night, Shin and B2 reminisce about their hometown. Shin begins to worry about the deserters among the men just from the fear of the Zhao army, but they're reassured and even motivated by just the sight of Uki and his men. The 5 men squad leaders try to bond while Kyukai and Shin train. Kanyu gets word of the identity of the Zhao commander-in-chief, Huken. It shocks Shibuken because he thought he was dead. Then Shibuken gives the court the rundown of who Huken actually is, as he single-handedly appeared before 100,000 Queen soldiers and was able to kill one of the 6 generals in Q, but was then cut down by Uki. Shibuken says that was the first time he saw Uki consumed with emotion, and that this battle is destined and it's 9 years in the making. Days later, as the battle is about to begin, Uki makes his direction known that he's headed to the Kan Plains, ignoring the Zhao completely for now. But Zhao ends up dividing their army into 6, consisting of 20,000 men each, with 5 vice generals and Huken at the forefront. Quinn also divides their army into 6, led by 5 of Uki's vassals and Uki himself, with the first 2 armies consisting of 200,000, the other 4 consisting of 10,000, 20,000 led by Mubu. Uki plans to draw the enemy at a more advantageous terrain at Kan Plains, rather than taking the fight to the city with the Zhao surrounding it. Ten and Muki observe the battle on top of the castle to gain battle experience. Mubu leads 40,000 in center formation as Uki leaves the offensive to Mubu since that's his strong suit. While moving to the left flank, Uki gives Shin his first mission. Use the left flank diversion to slip through with a small unit and take the general's head for Uki, which Shin accepts, of course, while the left army of 10,000 men engage in Fuki's 20,000 men. The now hot Shin unit take advantage of the confusion and sneak onto the battlefield and launch a surprise attack against Fuki's left flank. Kyukai supports the unit by taking out anybody that notices the unit. Fuki pulls back as Kanu charges, but it ends up being a trap for the Quinn army as Fuki changes formation and use skewers for the advancing Quinn and use arrows for the rear. Superior cavalry swoop in and cut down scattering Quinn forces. Heki notices the trap and orders his men to halt. During all this, the Hot Shin unit takes advantage of the chaos and cuts through the ranks of the Zhao, but halted by the elite soldiers. Shin is forced to split his unit up and move forward with his strongest soldiers while the others stay back and fight. Fuki plans to have the cavalry trample over Shin and his men, but Kanu and Heki finally break through. While Kanu confronts Fuki, Shin slips through the rear. And while Kanu has Fuki thinking he's won, he tells him that our Lord's arrow has arrived. As Shin leaps up from his horse and is able to cut down Fuki, taking out Zhao's main strategies and putting an end to the first decisive battle.